Hey everybody, Edo here, and the good folks at Osprey Games sent me a copy of Escape from Colditz. This is a huge box, and actually, this game originally came out in 1973. I wasn't even alive in 1973, and Osprey wanted to reprint this game, but be extremely faithful to the original design. I've played it with people who've played the original, and they concur. The execution of the components and the box and the overall love for the IP is through the roof. History, the rules, they have all these little artifacts from you know, the event, and just tons of really nice little touches in the box and the layout. It's all nicely done. These things come inside the kind of things that you'd be assigned as a military officer, and the pieces are in there. See if I can get it on it. So, really nice execution. Without a doubt, if you played the original, you lost it, it got destroyed, you always wanted your own copy, whatever. This is a great execution of the original game. So, no hesitation, go get it. Now, let's say you've never played the original, like I hadn't, and you're comparing it to, you know, more modern games. To give this game credit, thematically it's incredible. It really is fantastic thematically, and compared to games from the 70s or even the 80s, perhaps the 90s, there's a lot of cool stuff going on in here. Compared to more modern games, I think there are some challenges, but first I'm just going to open. It's a huge board. Let me see which way I've got this here. Let me open it up carefully. I don't want to damage this thing. And what you'll see is, if I can get this way up, which is up. Oh, this is up. Colditz! You see this gigantic board with all of these little circles. Now, this is a asymmetrical cooperative game because one player, or it could be head-to-head, but one player is playing the German officers, the bad guys in this case, and the other players are the guys running the prison here, and the other players playing different nationalities that are locked up. And so those were the different pawns I just showed, and all of the officers, the German officers, are stationed at the black dots. They can be in this hold, and then all of the players start in this middle area, and there's different configurations based on play. But basically what's happening in this game, it's roll and move. I mean, you just got dice and you're rolling, and you're walking around, splitting up your movement points between all of your different, your nationality, all of your different teammates or prison mates, and you're going to different places to get a key or make a key or steal it or whatever, or steal rope or get fake ID, and you need two in different locations to do it, but you're getting rope, and then you're using it to escape. Officers can investigate you. Once you get out, you can get knocked back and put into holding in different places on the board, and just everyone's trying to work their way out of this, like the Great Escape. Everyone's trying to work their way out while the German officers are trying to keep you in, and it really works thematically. It's a long game. This is not a score track around the board. It's turn track. So like you could play a 50-turn game or a 70-turn game or a 40-turn game, and you can make it harder by doing less turns. But it's a little bit of a slog. You're trying to escape, but you're just sort of being thwarted along the way. But it's really die rolling. There are some things that hurt it, like you can get locked away, and the only way out is to get doubles. Right? This is sort of old school. You can trade items between players, but players get in the way of each other. And, you know, there's all these neat flourishes and neat things where you can unlock something and put a rope down, and then anyone in your team can use it, or you can build a tunnel, and there are all these sort of opportunity cards and security cards that what you do. You can bust out in the car in this vehicle. I mean, there's all these sorts of neat things you can do. And I don't even know how much of this is on camera, but it's slow. It's a slow-playing game, and I'm glad I've played this game once. I don't know how much I could play it again. Now, that was with a big group. It plays 2 to 6. Perhaps with 3 or maybe 4, it would be a little bit better. And perhaps if everyone had played and you were really like in it, you know, I think the box says 180 minutes, 3 hours. If you could get this game down to an hour, I think it'd be fun. But at 3, it was a little tough. It carries its weight though. And again, if you love the original, just get it because this is going to make you remember and you'll be happy. If you've never played, it might be worth playing at a con. I'd be hard-pressed to recommend you buy it, especially with everything else you could be spending this money on. But nailed theme. Really, for a game that's this old, super impressive. Perhaps there will be some internet rules to, streamline things and maybe up-level it. But that is Escape from Colditz. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.